Alright, let's see. Sorry, I just need to put my face down here. Good morning. Okay, so I wrote some more documentation yesterday and I noticed something with our, let's see, sorry, with our state machine API, which I think we should fix. Well, I've already fixed it and I'll show you what it does. I just noticed I had this tiny type error. My mistake. By the way, this is really nice. It's actually possible to have the DevTool panel on like the left or the right side, which is incredibly nice. Because you typically have all this space between my code and the Explorer panel, but now I can use all this space on all that space for the terminal instead, which is super nice. Anyways, so the thing I just wanted before we dive into the app, let's see. I did one small typing issue here, state machine. Oh, sorry, I need to pull first. Let's see. By the way, we might be interrupted by our daughter. Let's see, why the hell does it say that it needs 3? Oh, there we are. Yes, so this might actually be never. Cool. Yeah, so I'll just say never here for now, and then we should be good, I think. Okay, so what did I do? What I did is that I noticed something writing the documentation. So how should I explain this? Okay, what I noticed is that when we return just the transition state here, we are not ensuring that the state needed for that transition state is there. So in this case, adding is no problem. But for example, description changed. We are setting it here, but we're not like ensuring that we're actually... that's a bad example. These are all bad examples actually. Do we have a good example? Okay, so auth. So we want in auth, we want the user and the profile and the app to be set. But currently we are just setting it. We don't know that it's actually been set. We are not ensuring it. So I'm moving back to, let's use never here for now. Yeah, maybe I can push that fix. Git status, commit. So I moved back to something we did before, which also introduced some improved typing, which I'm going to show you. Fixed typing of machine type. Oh, I have so many typing commits. It's crazy. It's crazy. Okay. So instead of, so with the push I did now, we don't need to put never there. Anyways, so what we're going to do here, instead of returning only the transition state, we are actually going to return the object for this, like that. And this should really be happy now. I'm not sure why it's not happy yet. Maybe because I have to fix the others as well. Yes, and then here we are going to return current will now be authenticated, and then we'll have user profile, and then we'll do app. So this is type now. So we ensure that we actually insert the state we want, but we can still go in and change state explicitly, which I'll show you shortly. Let's see. So this is unauthenticated, and we need error here. So let's call this error, and then this just returns current invalid new. Cool. Yes, and then we have an explicit concept of a base state now. So we don't need this special typing anymore. I think that was really confusing. What we rather do is that we say type base state is profiles. So we're more explicit about that. Oh yeah, so here we can actually pass in the base state. And then that base state is actually inserted on the second argument again, like we had before. Now the question is, why is this complaining? The expected type, which is clear, type of... Wow, type of property current type unauthenticated is not assignable to type invalid env. Why the hell does it say that? Wow. Did I have... Let's see, what did I do? What did I do? Why does it say that? Ah, shit, I thought this was fixed. Okay, so it looks like we got some typing issues. By the way, I fixed the rest of the styling, so we don't have to do that. Types of property current are type unauthenticated is not assignable to type invalid env. So what's that all about? What is that all about? Okay, so what happens here? I can return this, can be any of those things. It still says this? Why does it say that it needs to be invalid env? Wow. Have I done something wrong with the typing here? This makes absolutely no sense. Why are you behaving this way? What the hell? So if I'm removing invalid env here, what happens now? It's still complaining. Wait a minute. There seems to be... Oh, sorry. Okay, so it's still complaining. Type is missing the following properties from type. Oh, is it related to the type? God damn it. From type current. Okay, so type and authenticated is missing authenticated user. But that's kind of weird because this... Okay, so let me show you the typing. So the typing for this is whenever we... Oh, I see now. Ah, damn it. It's because, okay, so we have states here, which basically represents all of the states. And then we say that we're going to return states, which basically means we're going to God damn it. It's this stuff, because we're checking, like if I were to remove this, if I didn't do, oops. No, what the hell? type unauthenticated is not invalid. Who? Now I don't understand anything. Ah, god damn it. Goddamn typing issues. Why the hell is this complaining? So state here can be and why is this complaining and why isn't this complaining? I don't understand. Is it because unauthenticated, current unauthenticated. I have no idea what's happening here. I'm super confused. This makes absolutely no sense. Let's see, I'm just going to refresh just to be sure. What the hell? Because this makes absolutely no sense. What I was thinking is that because we pass in states here, and we start checking it, like, is it this specific state? Then we start reducing what this type can be. And then we say that we want to return that type, which means that if we check it, then we will kind of say, we would reduce it to, for example, authenticated, and then we would actually have to return authenticated. But that's not what's happening here, because that's what it's doing here. This one's perfectly okay. But maybe, oh wait a minute. So if I remove this and this, no, it still works. What the hell? So these are perfectly okay. But as soon as I introduce this thing, it starts becoming a problem. Why? That makes absolutely no sense. What the hell is this? Why are you complaining? Type of property current are incompatible. Why does it want invalid in there? What? I don't understand. Why does it want invalid? It's as if it says that this is already invalid env. Like the return type is already invalid env. But it says here, it can be void, it can be this, or this. And now I'm saying it's this. But for some reason, it says that it can also be invalid env. And if I remove invalid env, what does it say then? Then it suddenly says type current unauthenticated is missing the following properties from type. It's as if it thinks it should be all of them, but why is that the case only here? Thanks for the encouragement. What the hell? Oh, this is really, really weird. What happens if I move them? Is there... that can't matter. Yeah, no, that doesn't matter. And it might be I'm just doing refactors is always more risky than writing code from scratch, because you might be doing you might have like you copy paste wrong, you might have some weird stuff going on that you typically don't do when you implement it from scratch. But in this case I'm quite stunned. Invalid, and why does it say that? Type blah blah blah. It's not assignable to type. Or this is because it might be. Okay, so what does this require? Oh, here we go. It's called reason. It's not called error. Wow, that was super confusing. Well, TypeScript errors are the worst. They really are the worst. So it was just the wrong property, which it kind of indicated, but it's just because you can return so many different types here. It was difficult to understand what TypeScript was trying to tell me. But sorry, in the documentation I just was writing, I use error, but here I use reason, so that's why I was confused. Okay, anyways, so this is the way it works now. You explicitly return the actual state, so it ensures that you actually have the state that you want. That's the point. But you can still, yeah, let me move to, okay, let's do a simpler one first. So here we have base state of content. Well, I don't think we don't need that actually. Let's do never here. And this should return current show with the content. Yeah, I'm soon going to show what I mean, because the reason we didn't do this last time is because there are certain situations where you don't want to set state like this. You just want to, for example, push something to an array, existing array. And we can still do that because we've iterated to this API, which is important. Anyways, app, backlog item. Okay, so now we definitely have some base state. Let's see, type base state. And we pass our base state here, base state. So when we navigate home, we're just going to navigate home. And when we say add backlog item navigated, we are going to move here. And then we're going to say add backlog item is this thing, so that we ensure that we actually set this state when we move to it. And this is complaining for some reason. I guess we're missing something. Oh yeah, it might be the machine. Like, we haven't fixed the typing for the machine here, so let's just let that be for now. And this is going to be current. And this is going to be current. These don't require any additional state. And here we can see backlog updated. We should now be able to say, let's see, base state. Oh, aren't we getting the base state here? Backlog. Oh, okay, another typing error. Sorry. Let's see. We're getting this and we're getting the base state. Oh, am I not passing it? Oops. Machine methods, state machine transitions. Sorry about that. Base state extends iState. Because this can be either states and base state. That's my bad. Let's see. And now we need to pass base state in here. We need to pass it in here. And it should be happy very soon. Base state. Okay. Let's see. Is the test still happy? No. Yeah, exactly. I was afraid of this. So the thing is, this base state might be never. So we have to ensure that if it actually extends never, this is the tricky thing, because base state is optional, and optional in terms of typing is super tricky. So the point is, this can actually be never. So we have to make sure that if it's never, we don't actually include it. And you can't check if something extends never by extending never. So like we can't do extends never and check it. We actually have to do this. This is crazy stuff. You have to put it like an array. That's the only way to check if it's actually never. Go figure. So we should be able to use, well, what we should really do here to make it the way we want it to is to say base state extends never. Then we just want to do states, but if it does not extend never, then we actually want to, let's see, let's make this a little bit better. Okay, so if it extends never, we just want states. If it doesn't extend never, we actually want to include a base state. That should be good. And I do have, we can actually check this. I do have a state machine should set base state, which means if I were to introduce an event here, let me just blah. Oh, sorry. Type blah like this. Wait, what the hell is this? Is this? Oh. Oh yeah, sorry, this is some old code here. We don't have any events. Wow, okay, that's interesting. So it lets me put whatever I want there, which is not good. We should fix that as well. Like this shouldn't be valid. So we have some more typing to fix. Okay, so in our transitions, we actually say, like, events might also be never here. So we need to check that as well. State machine transitions. So if we have to check the same thing, if events extends never, then we don't want anything there. I wonder if this actually works. Because now, yeah, we should do never, I think. Yeah, now it starts complaining. I do wonder, it's kind of weird to create a state machine without any events. Yeah, I don't think we should make those optional. Yeah. Sorry, this should never be, like, Does it make any sense to create? No, it doesn't make any sense to create a state machine without events. So this can never be never, which means I have to just do this. Okay, I guess I just have to call it test or something and then test. Okay. Yeah, I want, like, you have to define events. This is just for testing purposes where we test like some part of the API, but then we have to do this. I think that's the best way to do it. Let's do the same here. We have test, and now we can check state. Does this state actually include? Yeah, it includes the base state, right? So we have foo here as well. Okay, good. This is what we want. Cool, and let's push this. Oh, we have a mistake here as well. Type test. Cool. Now we're good. npm run commit. Fix events typing and base, something like that. Cool, let's push that. Anyways, so the point is, back to my point, this thing now we're actually able to do this since we have a base state. Since we have yes, base state here, we can just assign that. So we can choose if we want to just change some existing state. We can even check what the current state is and then manipulate that state if we want to do that. Or we can return an object here which moves you into a new state and ensures that the new transition state has the other state required for moving to that transition state. So I think this is the perfect combination. This is like exactly what we want. We want the security of moving into specific transition states, which we ensure with the return of an object. And we are also allowed to make direct mutations to our state, which we also want, because we don't want this immutable API thing. That's basically it. So we are going to move all of this over to our base state. Let's see. Hei du. Jeg holdt på å spille inn litt. Lurte på noe?
Kan vi spille opp der?
Vil du spille? Vet du hva? Vi kan spille etterpå.
Etter du har jobbet?
Ja, etter jeg har jobbet litt. Jeg kan si fra igjen, vet du.
Ja.
Ok?
Og jeg kler på meg.
Ja, så bra. Det er superbra.
Mamma?
So, like with Corona and all that stuff, kindergarten is like, if they see one booger, they call us and say like, you have to keep your child at home for at least 2 days. Like, she's perfectly fine. She has like a mild cold, but yeah, of course they have to be extra careful these days. But yeah, that's our daughter. Anyways. So what were we doing? Yes, so we were fixing this. I'm not sure why this... it says never create notification machine. Okay, so we have another issue here. Why does it say never? Notification, never. Oh, states, events. What? Oh, I know why. We have another typing issue. I was actually thinking about this because we are saying that base state needs to be iState, but it can also hold a state machine. We're not saying that now, which I find a little bit peculiar. Because state machines actually do well, no, they really don't. Okay, so we need type t base state equals this thing. Oops, state. Ooh, and then we need to say extends t base state. Do we have it anywhere else? T base state, I state. That's perfectly okay. Okay, sorry. One more fix. This doesn't break anything, right? No. Bug fix over mine. Base state typing fix. Yeah, the reason it says never here is because we're returning a state machine and that's not a valid type for the base state. So that's also fixed now. Okay, so let's just grind through here and then we'll keep an eye on Travis and then we'll try to install the latest version when we're done. Okay, so also here we have base state. And we say base state, and then we want to return current adding here. We want to, again, like in description change, we should just change the description. Like we should be able to do that, but then we actually want to return into, we want to move into, oh yeah, I guess I can do current like this. Yeah, we don't need parentheses there. And then, yes, we return, so we set the description and then we actually turn into a state. So this is still looking good. We are allowed to just change the state, and here we actually want to return state of error, which actually requires an error. So here we ensure when we actually move into the state that we have what we need. And we are also doing that here, like valid and initial, they don't need any specific state to be in that transition state. So we're securing this all the way, which is super nice now. Add resolved. Yeah, we just want to reset our state, which is perfectly fine. Don't we want to move into some specific state? Add resolved. Shouldn't we move into like, what are our states? I guess initial. Return current initial. Like we're not in the adding state anymore. Yeah, and we also want to actually check if we are adding here. Are we adding? If we are adding, go and reset the thing. Cool. So what we could allow here is that we could allow you to not only return the specific state, but also partially add the base state. But that wouldn't work. And the reason is, so this is really interesting. So what we've been able to do now is with this change, so we're separating base state from actual specific transition states and their related state. So what we're able to do now is that when I move out of error, our state machine will automatically remove this property from our state machine, because it knows that since we've separated base state and these transition states, it knows that this error key is related to the error. So it safely removes it when you transition out of it, which is really cool. Anyways, so we have if not adding current selection, and then we want to make this our base state. Okay, but this is really, I think this is getting really good now. We just have to get rid of all these. Oh yeah, so we don't want to do description like that. Okay, cool. Okay, so I guess we just need to wait for Travis now, and then we'll try to update, and then we'll see if everything works as it should. Maybe we can take... Oh, did I do something bad here? Let's try again. Loading. There we are. Okay, let's fix this button. I don't know what I did with this button. I think maybe I did not check. Yeah. So this should be white. This should be main. This should be our... Oh, did I have black? Yeah, I had black. And this should really be... Yeah, doesn't matter. Anyways, that's good. Top blah blah border. I think I have... Do I have... No, border 0. Flex 1. Here we go. 2 and 4. There we go. Font size. Blah blah blah. Do we have anything else that should be book shadow, color, black? Yeah, I think we can actually fix these as well now, but I don't want to mess around with that right now. Backlog item. Oh yeah, look at this. This should be 3. Oops. This should be 3. Border bottom size. Is there any typing there? No. Margin bottom. 2, 3. Okay, cool. Off. Nothing special there. Nothing special here. And do we have anything special here? Yep, we do. Let's see, black and main, and oh, I don't think, yeah, border color has black, white. Oh, where's white? Where did white go? There we are. Here we have height, which is 5, padding, which is 3. Oh, padding 6. We even have that. Cool. Anyways, no, we're not done. 2 and 2 and 3 and 3. I feel like I'm having like a exercise for old people. And 2 and 3 and 2. Cool. Yeah, I really want to test the typing, so maybe we can try our little slider thingy. We created a hammer manager. Basically what we want to detect is if we are swiping. So let's see, how do we do this? I can't really remember. Recognize with Oh yeah, that's really cool. You can like compose together things. Yeah, recognizers. How do we add recognizers? Basic implementation. I always go to the examples. Always. Okay, yeah, so this is it. So we want to do MC on swipe. Let's look at the event for that. Let's see if we can actually detect it. I think swipe is an event. Maybe not. Is it? What are the events? Swipe. Oh. Swipe. Oh, this is nice. So we can detect on swipe left and swipe right. That's cool. Yeah, let's see what happens now. Absolutely nothing. Or is it because the... Why the hell isn't this working? I think... Wait a minute. New hammer. How do I run this? Does it just work? Damn it, it works here. Why doesn't it work here? And the current element is slides, yes. Why doesn't it detect it? Swipe left, swipe right. I can do both of them here. I find this very curious. God damn it, why doesn't it work? Tap. Oh, we got overmind ready there. Oh, it doesn't seem to actually register it at all. And why is that? Why is that? So we have our div, which is a slide, which is okay. And then we have... Oh, so that's... Wrapper. I guess this needs to be height 100% as well. Okay. But why isn't there... That's super weird. Why doesn't this work? Does it have any requirements? Background height. That's weird. Console.log ref current. Swipe left. What the fuck? Swipe right, type, tap. What the hell is going on here? There we have the element. It even adds the styling there. Oh, does it have like an... Oh, wait a minute. Does it have like an overlay or something? Oh, user select none. Yeah, that's something they add, of course. But why isn't anything happening here? What the fudge? Hammer is not detecting gestures. Oh yeah, that's not my issue. What the hell? It finds the element, it attaches the listeners. Hammer.js React. Not detecting gestures. I did just update Chrome. Maybe there's an issue with Chrome? Did I do... Oh wait. Did I use hammer? No, I'm just... Oh, sorry. New hammer. This is the thing. It's because the manager requires you to explicitly say what are you going to detect. But we are just detecting everything. I think that's the issue. No. God damn it. No, here they are. Here they are. Wow. What the hell? What was all that stuff? Firestore. Unexpected state. Okay. What the hell is happening with Firebase? Okay, the reason it's laggy is because I'm being overflowed with... What the hell is this? This is so... This, what we're experiencing here is so development. Like you try to fix one thing and then suddenly something else happens. That's totally unrelated. Okay, it seems like we need to update. Okay, so let's now go in and update all our dependencies. So we're going to update... let's see, Firebase. Oh, are we actually using what we're supposed to use here? 7, oh yeah, sorry, I can just update it here. Oh, okay, so let's update that. And now let's ensure that we have latest Overmind React. Or sorry, Overmind and Overmind React. Okay, let's see what happens now. Let's refresh. Let's see if our state is happy. Oh, interesting. It's... Oh. Oh yeah, this is reason. We change that. Okay, it looks to be happy state-wise, which is good. Happy. This is still not happy. Why isn't this happy? Why aren't you happy? Is it because I have never here? Is that why you're unhappy? Wow, this is something... Yeah, this is... Why does it say this is never? Is it because the notification machine is never? Or is it because I'm not allowed to add a state machine there? The expected type sim is not assignable to type. Never. It seems... Wait, it seems to be something else. Oh, this is never. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. So this becomes never. How is that possible? Oh, because base state. Oh, this is never. Oh, did I fix that? I thought I fixed that. State machine. No. Oh, sorry. So this can actually be never. Yeah, so maybe we actually didn't have an issue with... Yeah, it doesn't matter. So if that extends never, then we just do that. Or we will have and base state and machine methods base state. Cool. This, I think, should fix it. Run commit. Goddamn typing. Bug fix. More type fixing. Cool. This was a long stream session, but I'm glad we got through this stuff. Let's see. Let's remove that. Yeah, so this will just work. Let's see if Firebase has stopped complaining. I guess it should have. Wow, it's really slow to... I think maybe the reason it's so slow is because this is a huge object. So we're kind of... what's it called? We are serializing all the messages coming from the iframe going into the terminal. And when there are like really big objects like you can see here, it's actually quite slow. That's just the way it is. Okay, direction 1, I guess that's right, and then direction 0 is left. Okay, cool. So now we have the information we need in our little slider. So when we go left, we change the index of the slide, and then we'll like add a transition to it and stuff like that. So this should be good. Okay, let's just do it. Let's just do it. Okay, so we current slide index, set slide index. Let's say slide index. React use state. So that should be the first one. Well, this shouldn't necessarily be the first one because it should be the current day, but we're just going to test this the sliding here. Okay, so when I if direction equals 0 and slide index, yeah, so this is an issue. We have to add like a new hammer every time. I don't want that. So we're going to do this instead. Hi.
faktisk kan vi snart gjøre det der. Kan vi snart gjøre det?
Ja, ikke helt enda. Det blir litt senere i dag.
Men hva vi spiller i dag?
Ja, jeg skjønner det.
Du sier, du hørte du sa at du skulle si så med det der.
Ja, jeg skal si fra.
Jeg har ventet lenge.
Ja, du har faktisk det, altså. Og vi skal spille snart.
Jeg kan godt gjøre dette alene.
Ja, du kan godt det, hvis du vil det. Ja, bare skru på det. It's, yeah, the daughter again, she wants to play Super Nintendo.
Så pappa,
Mhm.
kan du hjelpe meg å skru på?
Ja, du må bare gjøre sånn, og så må du bare vente.
Er det denne vi må ta?
Jeg tror det. Margin left.
Dette var feil. Denne. Mamma, jeg spiller alene. Spiller du alene?
Let's see here. I think something should happen now. Nothing's happening. Let's see. Ja. Current. Spiller inn. Okay, maybe I should just drop. Oh. Current more than 0, current -1. Matches the direction constant. Okay, I'll just stop the stream for now and we'll talk more on Monday and I'll have this fixed and yeah, we can continue working on our slides. Okay, bye for now.
Pappa?